This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A Drums woman and her kids are helping spread kindness in the valley, and their plan really rocks. The full story next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. I'm Ken Kara. Our top story with some beautifully painted rocks is best viewed in HD on Service Electric Cablevision, channel 513. You'll also want to download our Samsung Productions app to take this show and others with you wherever you go. Now on to our headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. What does the future hold for the Whitehaven Center? A bill proposed by State Representative Carrie Benninghoff from Center and Mifflin counties would close the local facility and other state institutions for people with intellectual disabilities. The lawmaker believes his bill would give residents more chances to join society, work, see friends and family, and control their lives by living in community settings. Local State Representative Jared Mullery visited the Whitehaven Center yesterday. He met with center executives and officials from the State Department of Human Services. Mullery says the Whitehaven Center houses 117 residents and supports 430 jobs. After talking with residents, their families, employees, and police, Representative Mullery believes closing institutions isn't in the best interest of the residents or their communities. The bill introduced would close such facilities by 2023, and you can read more about the bill in today's Standard Speaker or at standardspeaker.com. Heavy rain yesterday posed some headaches for one popular amusement park in our area. This was the scene yesterday at Knoebels Amusement Resort in Elysburg, but today it's business as usual. According to the park's Facebook page, the rides were not affected by the water, and the park opened on time today and resumed its Christmas in July at Knoebels. Hazleton police have released more information on Sunday's crash involving a car and a bicycle. According to police, the bicycle was traveling west on East Broad Street when it struck the rear of the 2005 Ford Taurus. The bicyclist was flown to Allentown, and the bicycle, helmet, and shoes were collected as evidence. An accident report is being prepared. Meanwhile, Stacy Payne told SSPTV News yesterday that her father, Ed Payne, was riding the bike that he was discharged from the hospital yesterday. You're invited to hit the links this Saturday, all for a good cause. It's the West Hazleton Police Association's 8th annual golf tournament, and the Berger Family Dealerships in Hazel Township is donating several hole-in-one prizes, including a 24-month lease of a 2017 Jeep Compass as the grand prize. Tee-off is set for this Saturday at 8 a.m. at Edgewood by Sand Springs in Drums. For more information, call 570-455-3733. All proceeds benefit the West Hazleton Police Association. A very unique project is spreading across the country. It gets people outdoors and encourages kindness to others. Lisa Sugart sat down with a woman who has brought this creative project to our area.
A very unique project is underway throughout our area. It's called Drums Rocks, the Kindness Rocks Project. And here to tell us all about it is the organizer of the local effort, and that's Erin Merrick. She's from Drums. Erin, this is really a cool idea. For our viewers who may not be familiar with this, tell them what this project is all about.
So the purpose of this project is to spread kindness throughout our community. It's to inspire people. As they walk throughout their community, they may find a painted rock along the way. Some of them have cute little pictures painted on them by kids. Some of them have inspiring messages written by adults. So it's just a way to kind of brighten someone's day.
Sounds really nice. Now, I asked you, did you start this? And you said no, it actually started in Cape Cod.
It did. There was a woman in Cape Cod named Megan Murphy. She's a women's empowerment coach. And her story is that when her parents passed, she would walk the beach and look for little signs, heart-shaped rocks, things like that, that would kind of let her know that they were with her and that everything was going to be okay. So she started painting rocks and dropping them on the beaches in Cape Cod to kind of inspire others. The movement, started locally there to Cape Cod, but it's expanding, and people are bringing it into their local communities.
Wow. So if we're out and about and we see one of these rocks, what do we do?
You have a couple options. If the rock really speaks to you, it's something cute that you want to put in your garden, or the message really touches home with you and you want to keep it close by, you're welcome to keep it. If you do keep it, we ask that you paint another one to drop it in its place. hide it anywhere throughout any of the local communities that you like. You want to put the hashtag Drums Rocks on the back of it so people can be directed to our Facebook page and they can learn more about our kindness movement. So yeah, you can either keep it or, decorate one of your own for fun and put it in the community.
Now, you said your two children love doing this, but you're encouraging like local organizations, whether it be Boy Scouts or senior citizens, to get involved.
Absolutely. I started it because I wanted to continue my efforts to teach kindness to my kids. We've always tried to do random acts of kindness or talked about helping other people. So this was kind of a event or an organization that we started 3 weeks ago, back in the beginning of July. I want them to be able to share that kindness with their friends and their peers, but I think it would be fun for Boy Scout troops, Girl Scout troops, senior living communities, schools, for art class. There's so many opportunities to paint and use your creativity, but then also do something good with it as well.
All right, so if they want to find more, they go to your Facebook page is the best place.
Absolutely. The Facebook page is called Drums Rocks, the Kindness Rocks Project. If you just type in Drums Rocks, it'll come right up for you, or you can search the hashtag Drums Rocks as well. And there's lots of fun pictures of kids and adults finding rocks throughout the community and painting rocks and getting ready to hide them. So it's a cool place to stop by and visit.
Well, we all need more kindness, so I think this is a great project. It gets people out and about and exercising too, but they're having fun and they have a purpose and they're sharing things with other people. So congratulations on bringing this to the area, and I hope it really takes off.
Thank you. We're excited about it. I'm excited to see where it goes.
All righty, so check out the Facebook page and help Erin spread kindness with the rocks throughout the area.
Thank you, Lisa. The summer of giveaways from the girls continues. Janine and Deb gave away a pair of tickets to Sunday's Overton's 400 and one of their hot pink coffee mugs. To enter, all you had to do was like the girls' SSPTV page on Facebook and suggest a topic for an upcoming show. The winner is Lisa Villano. Congratulations, Lisa. Enjoy the race, and remember to like the girls on Facebook and click the notifications button to stay up to date with more great contests. Coming up next, another outdoor adventure with Kent Jackson, the Standard Speaker's outdoors reporter, and in sports, John Eric Poli talks with participants and organizers of the first ever Schuylkill United Way High School Football Challenge. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Back when I was a Boy Scout, if one of the guys in the troop found some edible berries or made tea from leaves plucked in the woods, we'd say he was another Yule Gibbons. Gibbons gained his 15 minutes of fame as a spokesman for a breakfast cereal that compared its natural ingredients to the natural foods that Gibbons wrote about in books like Stalking the Wild Asparagus. That was, at least 40 years ago. But the search for plants that are edible is as old as humanity. People have always had to eat to live. As hunter-gatherers, the gathering skills, that is knowing where to find edible plants, were as important for survival as hunting. Through the eras, people learned that growing food was even easier than gathering it, so we domesticated the corn, beans, squash, and other staples of our diets today. Other plants, though, stayed wild, but also remain nutritious, as John Slaughterback points out. A few Sundays ago, Slaughterback led a group of hikers on a hunt for edible plants at Hickory Run State Park, where he is an environmental education specialist. While hiking along, I got to know the plants and a little about Slaughterback's preferences. He likes natural teas from leaves of mint, sassafras, or yarrow. They don't cost as much as the herbal teas in the store, and, as he said, they're guaranteed to be organic. He also dislikes some plants, such as Japanese barberry. As the name implies, the Japanese barberry comes from another continent, so it isn't a natural part of the Pennsylvania landscape. Slaughterback's problem with the barberry, though, isn't the berry, which look like tiny green footballs but will turn red and suitable for jam later in the summer. But his problem was with the barb. He avoids any plant that's likely to scratch his skin. Another drawback to the barberry is it harbors ticks, so gathering and collecting edible wild plants has its risks. One of them is man-made. Slaughterback avoids picking plants that grow along roadsides where pesticides might have been sprayed. Some plants are poison, though despite what happened to Socrates, hemlock leaves make a refreshing tea. The berries seeds, though, may contain the poison. Before making tea, wine, jelly, pies, or salads with something from the outdoors, Slaughterback advised the hikers to positively identify the plants that they plan to use. Many of the hikers already knew about edible plants. Karen Supon of Whitehaven told me that she made elderberry wine and jelly from wild grapes whose juice was sweet as Welch's. Another hiker, whose name I didn't get, pointed out that mint has a square stem rather than a round stem to help identify it. To help the rest of us learn to recognize wild edible plants, Slaughterback encouraged us to read. He handed out a list of books that depict and describe edibles in the wild. To his list, I suggest you consult Stalking a Wild Asparagus. After some practice collecting plants, people might say, "You're another Yule Gibbons."
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Those are some dark clouds behind Old Glory, and will they bring rain this evening or tonight? Here's a local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight we do have a 20% chance of showers after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy. Our low is 58 degrees. Here's our 4-day outlook on Wednesday. A slight chance of showers, 20% chance, patchy fog before 9 a.m., a partly sunny day. We'll have a high in the mid-70s. At night, 20% chance of showers after 2 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 61. Thursday, up to a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, high again in the mid-70s. Thursday night, showers likely, 60% chance, a possible thunderstorm, mostly cloudy, low of 63. And then hazardous weather outlook Thursday into Friday, possibility of heavy rain and winds from thunderstorms, maybe some flash flooding. 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 74 at night, partly cloudy, low of 58 degrees. And then for our Saturday, mostly sunny, we'll have a high of 75, and at night it will be partly cloudy with a low of 58 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Open daily 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays and holidays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
A special loan is available for a limited time to help small businesses. Lisa Sugart explains.
I'm pleased to welcome back to our studios our good friend Charles McElwee, today wearing a different hat. In case you don't already know this, Charles is the Economic Development Specialist with Can Do, the Hazleton Area Industrial Development Organization. I think we might have said in the past, congratulations on your new job. You're there a few months, but you're here to promote, I guess, a special loan program that's supposed to help local businesses in the area.
Right, so things are always busy at Can Do, and yes, I'm a few months in my role there. And yes, the Pennsylvania Industrial Development Authority, which is a program administered by the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development, they recently announced a special incentive program for 2% interest rates for their loans. And as a certified economic development organization for Greater Hazleton, Can Do can administer those loans. So we really want to send out the message to the community that if you have a small business, you may qualify for these loans. So these 2% interest loans may range from real estate projects that involve construction and acquisition to machinery and equipment or working capital projects. So, and the industries that it could impact range from research and development to industrial and agricultural and manufacturing. So we really want to send out the message in Greater Hazleton that if you feel that if you're looking to expand your business, if you're looking into a manufacturing project, we encourage you to reach out to us and we can see if this program may work for you.
So what is the best advice for them then? Do they get in touch with you? How do they go about doing this?
Reach out to us at Can Do. We will be happy to meet with the owner of the business. We have much experience in PETA loans as the certified economic development organization in the region. So they can contact me at Can Do, and we'll provide that information, and we can sit down and figure out the best options how to finance whatever project you are pursuing.
And then if they do come in to talk about that and that's not a perfect fit, maybe there's something else that you could guide them to that is a perfect fit.
Absolutely, and that's one of our hats in this community, is to facilitate financing options for a project that you're pursuing. So we're not only involved in community development, we're involved in economic development. So I encourage anyone who is interested in an expansion project or looking at different financing options for their business, reach out to us because we may be able to help you.
All righty, and the deadline on this special program you're talking about for the 2% interest rates for the loans, when does that go till?
That goes until December 31st of this year, and then we'll go back to the U.S. Treasury rate. But so this is a great opportunity, very low interest, so there's a lot of incentive there, and we encourage anyone with interest in this program to reach out to us.
All right, so this project might be for you. These loans might be for you. If they are, get in touch with Charles at Can Do in downtown Hazleton, and they'll do their best to put you on the right path.
Lisa, as always, thank you for your work. And now your midday winning lottery numbers on the green screen. Pick 2, 90, pick 3, 440, pick 4, 8002, and pick 5 numbers 15451. The wild number is 3. We have a story on high school football, plus we'll get you ready for a big weekend at the Pocono Raceway after this break.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
The first day of fall sports practice for our local high school athletes is August 14th. That's in 20 days. Before you know it, the air will be crisp and the sounds of a marching band will carry through the breeze. I'm banking on the fact that you like high school football. It's a pretty safe bet in our area, and the Schuylkill United Way made a wager that if they could combine football and their member agencies, the result would be something special. Our John Eric Poli has the story of the first ever Schuylkill United Way High School Football Challenge.
The Schuylkill United Way High School Football Challenge was beneficial to everyone. It was fun, it helped the players get better, and most importantly, it benefited the community. Let's start with the fun. There were 5 different stations made up of different strength and conditioning challenges that some of the athletes at the 6 schools that competed in the challenge have never done before. While it was fun for the athletes to compete in the events, North Schuylkill quarterback Doug Wiest had fun watching the events.
My favorite event is definitely the ball throws. Just to see them throw the medicine ball over their head is kind of funny, especially for when you know some of the kids doing it. It's just a funny thing.
While there was plenty of fun going around, there was still a competition, and that competition helped the players get ready for the upcoming season.
I think it's definitely going to help us. We need to definitely work on our explosiveness and, keeping our exhaustion levels down. We got to keep going and keep working at it even when we're tired.
The explosiveness will definitely help. Just being quick with everything, how you have to translate from one person to the next real fast, that's going to help us a lot, just to be ready for the next play right away.
While high school football is important to this area, today's competition wasn't about who had the best football team, but rather than just getting the high school kids to come out and help out their community.
Being from Schuylkill County, everyone loves football in this county. It's very big with the high schools, and what a better way to kind of bridge everything together than to bring it together with high school football.
So then what's the goal then for today? How much, is it a money amount, or is it just a...
Yes, we do want to raise funds for our 2018 campaign, but the overall goal with this was to raise awareness amongst high school students, and most importantly to raise awareness for our partner agencies, because ultimately we do the campaign to support them. So the goal, we do want to raise funds. I believe we will raise over $17,000 with today. But again, the awareness and the connections that we made today are very important to us.
It's definitely great. I see a lot of pluses in this, and it's very, very cool that they started doing this, and I hope it keeps going.
When the challenge was all over with, the Schuylkill Haven Hurricanes took the win. But the real winner was the community, as the Schuylkill United Way raised $17,250 from this event. Reporting for SSPTV Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
John was an athlete in college. I bet he could flip that tire around. Thank you for that story, sir. Well, the Discovery Channel has Shark Week and SSPTV has Race Week. Motorsport fans rejoice. Here's our Pocono Race Week schedule for sports on SSPTV News. Tomorrow and Thursday, we'll hear from motorsport journalist Dino Alberto. On Wednesday, he'll talk about local racing. And then on Thursday, he'll have his Pocono weekend preview. Friday, I'll have a story right from the Pocono Raceway featuring some of the drivers from the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. On Monday, our John Eric Poli's back. He'll recap the action from the Overton's 400. And on Tuesday, Dino Alberto comes back to put a nice little bow on our coverage. Well, yesterday we talked about Jake Cave from the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. We did not jinx him. Let's go to the SSPTV Standard Speakers scoreboard. The Rail Riders, they lost to Norfolk 3-2, but Cave was 2 for 4 with a home run. The Cubs, they lost to their crosstown rival, the White Sox, and that's sports for this Tuesday.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Sons of the American Legion Mountain Post 781 will host their 4th annual car show on Sunday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. All vehicles are welcome and the cost is $10 to register. Call now at 570-474-2161 for more information. The Laurel Mall will be hosting the following events in the month of August. If anyone has any questions, you can contact the Laurel Mall at 570-454-2100. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Catherine Assay of Pittston. Service will be Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the Ruin and Munlock Funeral Home in Pittston. Friends may call Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. at the funeral home. Sherry L. DeShanko of Pottstown. The celebration of life will be Sunday at 2:30 p.m. at the Schenkel UCC in Pottstown. The Shalcop Grace and Strunk Funeral Home is assisting the family. Grace I. Hetzel of Weatherly. Funeral will be Thursday at 11 a.m. at the First Presbyterian Church of Weatherly. Friends may call Thursday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. in the church. The Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. David E. Roberts of Tresco. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Evelyn N. Speaker of Painted Post, New York. The memorial service was held on Monday. The Carpenters Funeral Home in Corning, New York assisted the family. And Michael Murph Sullivan Jr. of Shenandoah. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at the Sacred Heart Roman Catholic Church in Weston. Friends may call Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. in the church. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Joe Palmer of Barnesville. Call now at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
How do you get your hands on the Angela Park documentary? You can call me the greatest anchor in the world, buy me a cannoli and a coffee, or you can go to ssptv.com and click on the link. Choice is up to you. We'll be back tomorrow getting you all ready for the race this weekend at Pocono. The race it's a big, big weekend. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.